Well, we are about a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned as that will be a touchback. Off the play fake. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Now a first carry here for their running back. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
You talk about this Jets defense.
They come into this one ranked number 5 in the NFL against the run.
We know it's only week 1, but the results look pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. Got some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going.
On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this punt sails over the sideline. And the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. First carry for Nick Chubb. Powers through him. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Once he broke through that first wave of defenders, there was a pretty big gap there for him to run.
And it helps that they were in a dime defense. That's 6 defensive backs. So this is why a lot of teams now are searching for those linebacker safety combo type guys who can add a little bit more size on the defensive side of the ball, but can still run as well. Because when you run against 6 DBs with some bigger offensive linemen, you often get this result.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 4-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
The Jets at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
They'll set up a throw.
Throwing over, and it's Taylor on the out route that completes it.
And he does not get to the 1st down marker as they stop him at the 19. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration.
So this offense able to convert on fourth, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10.
He finds his man, complete. That's Peters. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown! A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season.
And the Jets get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. Allen now on first down. But the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Give him 6 on the run. It'll be 3rd down now with still a long way to go to get to the first down marker. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
take the Lincoln Tunnel through Weehawken, through Secaucus, across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium at East Rutherford, New Jersey. Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. This defense for the Jets, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
So from the 37, here's second down and a yard. On play action, Allen. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
Good work here by the tight end. It's a crossing route off of play action. They're going to let the slot receiver run a post to hopefully let the defense think they're taking a shot. And then they bring the tight end underneath, and it winds up a first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now a handoff running through the middle. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. Here's Allen. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9. From midfield, here's Allen. Trying to lay one up deep. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. Here's J.K. Scott set to do the punting honors. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Second and 10. They'll look to throw. He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Miami. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So from the 36 now, first and 10. They go up the middle with Chubb. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. The Jets at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. They were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Second and 6. They run it again with Chubb. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged, because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 11 more on that one and another first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal. They're going to look to throw. This is caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's third and goal.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Kareem Hunt, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. The last series for them, a little disappointing. Forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. So roughing the passer, and they get the safety there.
And this is one I think where the safeties usually got to come a long way. So sometimes it's tough for them to slow down that momentum. That's going to draw the flag more times than not.
And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. Allen now looks to throw. Batted by the safety, but caught anyway. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that's going to make it 4th down. Sean McDermott didn't hesitate. They'll go for it on 4th. Allen going to go on 4th down. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. And the Jets are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
I appreciate the aggressiveness trying to go for it there on 4th down, but you're in the red zone, had 3 points in your back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly a big call to go for it on 4th down. As you said, in the red zone, definitely going to cost them 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on.
Nick Chubb to the 20.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Nick Chubb, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
Now couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. On play action, Allen. That's taken in by Palmer. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 17-yard line. To throw, it's Allen.
To the right side here, caught by Kincaid. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great play there. His 1st touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Bills have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
23 yards, the final tally. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory.
116 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this 1st half.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7.
This 2nd and 4.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 31-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw here. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jets go up by 2 touchdowns. Point after, up and good. And it's now 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Now a 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. Touchdown, Jets. Nick Chubb, as the first half is winding down. And the Jets will extend their lead here just before halftime. Well, this offensive unit, yeah, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense, they look like they're going to be fun to watch each and every time out.
Extra point attempt to come here. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage. Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And here on the road, that could be a huge score for their morale in the second half.
Every team has confidence going into the start of games. But sometimes you get it rocked a little bit, and this certainly applies here for them. But guess what? Just what you said, this touchdown can give them their belief back that they can win in the second half.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I liked what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Give to Hall running right. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Brought down by Ed Oliver. 2nd and 5. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 130 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They run again on 1st down, Chubb. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Evades him at the 20, and inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Nick Chubb with career touchdown number 60. And the Jets take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo 1st down.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, Try to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game? That's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throws right side, and that's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great play there. 33 yards. And the Jets take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. On 2nd down, here's Allen. He's going to let this one go deep. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And he's got his man on the out route. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. Here's a diving catch right side. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Out to his left. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the 1st down. To the air, Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Now Allen. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you've kind of run out of your running plays. fire another one into the end zone.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
There's no doubt that he has plenty of heart, but you've got to be careful of those receivers that are slight of build. They leave themselves open to some pretty big hits across the middle. That pass, incomplete.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Josh Palmer with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bills' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Allen will try to throw for it. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Jets are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second down, here's Chubb again. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
And this offense on third down today, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This time it's 3rd and 3. That is caught. He's going to have the first down and then some. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. 38 yards.
I would say just add that one to the total big plays he's already made here in the first month of the year. You've got to think the front office and the coaching staff have got to be excited about what they've seen so far and really excited about what they expect to see down the road.
This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets are on their way to a 2-0 start. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Hey, check mark 33. Check mark 33. Hey, let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen on the move to his left. He's able to get it to Coleman. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Now Allen. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Here's 3rd down and 4. Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. 31 yards. And the Jets start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Line of scrimmage, the 31, as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hopefully they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
And incomplete. They tried to drop it off, but he couldn't hold on.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Now Allen, gotta have this one. He'll get this over the middle here to Palmer. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Throw left side complete. That's Fleming. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Jets continue to pour it on here in the 4th. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Right, check 33. 33. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down. Allen going to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
But at this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Allen to throw once more. Now he fires deep for Shakir. And that'll be incomplete. I think this is what this game's become now. You just go deep, see if we can get something to go our way.
Yeah, not the most creative or most inventive play call there, but not much has worked for them throughout this game. They're almost at a loss about what to dial up.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. Has his man. It's Shakir. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Allen's throw is complete, and he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Allen off the play fake. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Khalil Shakir from 8 yards out. And the Bills get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. They'll try and throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
As we've prepared for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on 2-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
Oh, no doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on 2-point tries. They want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
And here the defense wins. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Back to throw again. Over the middle, the catch by Coleman. And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed, I did, my good man. So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for 2. They'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Here's the Bills' kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 190 yards rushing for him now in the afternoon as he continues to put a hurt on this defense. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. And again, it's Chubb. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Ferguson. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Peters. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Now the try here for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest,
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Allen looks to throw on 2nd down. He sets to fire deep. And this is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
Well, CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about or really grasp onto in this game. They've been dominated, but at least they get a late touchdown here, something positive to put on film for tomorrow's session.
Yeah, they're still trying to execute, trying to get some positives on their board and ledger sheet and keep this from being a total loss. Give them credit. They're going down fighting.
Pushing his way through.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
Well, they came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the fourth.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early. But give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business,